Hey everyone, welcome to the Optimize tab, the third part of our three-part series here on how I use SERPrecon to create actionable insights and build it into my daily workflow of SEO. The Optimize tab is where all the magic happens. We first examined our own page on page performance. We examined everybody else that ranks on the SERP competition page. Now we're going to take all those learnings, put them into action, and actually optimize our page here, this being this URL for this query. And so the first thing at the top of this page is kind of the cheat code of let AI do all the work. And while we don't have AI write the content for you, there's plenty of tools out there that can do that. We didn't want to build another one. What we do is feed all the data from this competition page and page performance page into our own AI model and have it generate a content outline for you based on all that data. So based on what's working to rank, who's ranking, all the data we know about their pages, here's how you can rank for the term slang dictionary. So I'm going to click that button. And let's see what we get. Okay, it takes about 5 or 6 seconds to generate, but we have our content outline here of how to rank for slang dictionary. And you can just copy this and give it to your copywriters and know with good success that it's a very data-driven outline based on all the keywords, all the entities, all the bigram pairs, all the topics that you need to rank for this. But it did pretty good, right? For a slang dictionary, you got an explanation of its importance in history, talk about what a slang dictionary is. You got to have popular slang words, right? People don't just want a dictionary. They want all the common words, the most popular words. You should talk about how to use it, how they evolve over time. A lot of the sites talked about British versus American slang. Might be interesting, right? Urban Dictionary is very popular. You might want to talk about the differences in your dictionary versus theirs or whatnot. And then, your conclusion, pretty useful outline. Here's the topics you want to include. And if you follow this, there's a good chance you can rank. But there's more. If you just want to optimize your content on your own, we do a gap analysis for you. On the SERP competition page, we extracted the keywords from every site that ranked for this query. And on the page performance tab, we extracted all the keywords from your site. We use Google's BERT, which they say is a top 3 ranking algorithm. We use that to extract the most relevant keywords from each page. These are not the only words, they're the most important keywords. And so in this gap analysis, you see the word dictionary here. And obviously my page content says the word dictionary on it, but it wasn't one of the top 20 keywords that we extracted from the page. And that's a problem if I want to rank for the term slang dictionary. So what this tells me is I need to make my page more semantically relevant for these terms, right? English slang, slang words, the word dictionary. I got to talk about British and English, right? I need a search feature. I need to talk about these words. And sure enough, if I were to go back to my page and look at all my keywords here, right? Dictionary is only lightly mentioned up here in 2 of the top 20 keywords. It's not really that relevant statistically. So I need to rewrite the content to make it more relevant. Same thing with the entities. Here's the entities that you're missing based on what every other site had. So you can take this stuff and you can work it into your content. But we give you a tool to do that. We have the Check Relevance tool right here. It's kind of a little ugly text editor, but what it is this is all the text of the page without all the formatting, just kind of how a search engine would look at your main copy. We stripped out your header, we stripped out your footer, all the links, just basically here's your copy. And so what you can do is you can change your title tag if you wanted to. Here's my current title tag. It says text slang dictionary, right? It's probably not the best title tag for that. And then you can change the copy here and get new scores. And so like maybe I just wanna, I don't know, maybe I'll just want to delete all this. Maybe I don't care. Boom, right? I just deleted a whole paragraph of copy, and then I should put something like our slang dictionary is always updated with the latest English slang dictionary words. Boom. That'll help my relevance a little bit. Obviously not the copy update I want to make, but let's see what happens. And then I can click this Check Relevance button, and what this will do is it'll rerun all the performance metrics from the earlier tab, and I can see how I'd score. So let's do that. Okay, that took about 30 seconds. I paused so you didn't have to watch the wheel spin, but we're back with the results. Title tag score, great, 100%, love it. Cosine similarity, it went up. Getting rid of that other paragraph of text and adding this one sentence changed my score to 61%. I was at 58%. Copy BM25 went up a little bit too. One of the features we're going to launch soon is bringing your old results over here so you can see them. For now, you have to switch back between pages. change we're working on right now. Should be live soon. My intent stayed informational, right? That's good. Here's the new keywords I extracted. Boom, dictionary. Now it's one of the most popular words. It wasn't before that we showed. Now dictionary is here. So I'm getting more relevant. Can I make more tweaks? Yes. Obviously, I'm not going to just delete a random paragraph and add a sentence and make that copy change. But I can see that those changes made it more relevant to that keyword, right? The numbers got better. The keywords extracted look a lot better than what I was seeing. And, here's my snippet. Here's my predicted snippet for that term. Click on a letter to see the corresponding slang terms in their meetings, right? All terms and definitions are reviewed by a real person, blah, blah, blah. That would be my most relevant chunk or passage, depending on which SEO words you want to go with today, on the page to show me what might show as a meta description or the most relevant part of the page. I can probably do better than that for the keyword slang dictionary. So might want to keep editing in here, keep playing around with this tool. You can run this tool as many times as you want for free. It doesn't cost you extra credits. If you're a paying member on any plan level, you have this tool. It's in here. It's even free on our homepage. You can try it if you just give us your email address and sign up for our marketing list. You can try the tool for free. You probably are a paying member though, because you're watching this video on this page. But who knows? Maybe I'll post this on YouTube too for everybody. But you can see how it works. And so what I do is I take all the learnings from the page performance and competition page, edit my copy in here, keep going until I'm happy with these keywords and this scores and this snippet, and then I go implement those. And then I watch my rankings increase. So hopefully this was helpful. Best of luck to all of you in your ranking. I'd love to hear any feedback you have or success stories using this tool, and I'll see you in the next video.